Welcome to the Winter Solstice 2017 ceremony. My name is Erika Schreck, and I'm so glad that you're here with me, and even happier that you are taking this space and time to be more intentional and to honor these natural cycles that we have with our planet, with our seasons. It just brings so much more meaning and value to our lives and provides some much needed quiet space. So as we begin tonight's ceremony, I want to just first say that I will show a picture right now of the altar that I have right here next to me that I've set and created just for us tonight. And we're just going to be doing a few simple things. This is intended to be a brief ceremony and just to honor a little bit of time to really get into and enjoy the value of celebrating the winter solstice. So have this beautiful fire behind me, and we are going to be using it for some burning a little bit later. But for now, I want you to just focus on the light in the flames behind me. The light perhaps in a candle that you may also have lit near you. This time is all about going from the darkness and into the light, and to recognize our own light and how we bring that light even more so out into the world and to those who are in our lives. So as we begin our ceremony, I am going to ask you to just sit comfortably and take a nice breath. And you can leave your eyes closed if you wish, or you may open and watch. But what I'm going to do is rattle. And in ceremony, traditionally we rattle to not only clear the space and disconnect from anything in our day that might distract us, and also just to make a break because of our day that we just had and officially announce that we are going to be in ceremony. The second main part of rattling also is to call in the helping spirits. These are the kind, the compassionate spirits that maybe we know and do not know that are only of the light, and that we bring in to help honor this time even more sacredly and in a more supported way. So I do encourage you to close your eyes. If you wish to leave them open, that's also fine, but closing them really does amplify this part of the ceremony. Take a nice breath. And you may open your eyes. Next thing I want to do is, in addition to thanking each and every one of you for joining me for this simple ceremony, I'm going to light some Palo Santo and honor our four directions as well. And we thank the four directions because they are so much a part of ceremony as much as they are the elements. So as I light the stick of Palo Santo, we bring smoke into ceremony for many different reasons, but partly to lift our prayers, our intentions to God, to Spirit, to Mother Goddess, to IE, to the universe, Great Mystery. And I have representations of the directions and elements on my altar, and again I'll flash a picture of that. We are first going to honor the element of air, direction of east, and winds in direction of east. We welcome you for your new beginnings, the reminder of messages brought to us on the wings of eagle and hawk, and gifts from air. Gratitude. And then we move into the south. Winds in direction of the south, we welcome you for your security and your safety, the reminder of transmutation and rebirth and gifts from fire. Gratitude. Move into the west. Winds in direction of the west, we welcome you for your cleansing, your life, the reminder of flow and emotional balance and gifts from water. Gratitude. And the north, which is actually the direction of our winter solstice. Winds and direction of the north, we welcome you and the wisdom keepers, our ancestors, our guides, the reminder of our intentions, our intuition, the reminders that we are never alone, and the gifts from our earth. Gratitude. As we now begin our ceremony, first thing that I would like to do to bring you into this sacred space is to have you take your paper. They could be slips of paper, it might be a full sheet of paper, but something that ideally you can burn and release. Now, if you're unable to burn this piece of paper, part of our oneness and our ability to share this experience is that I will intend that the paper that I will put in our fire, and I will get the fire going a little bit more for that purpose, will be symbolically your release. Okay, so again, I'm here acting on your behalf as well as an advocate. So take some moments right now to, again, on note cards, on slips of paper, or a sheet of paper, to focus on and write down a few things that you would like to release. Any regrets from this past year of 2017? Any habits that are no longer serving you? Any relationships? And again, we don't burn anything good or love. We just release the pain, the weight. Any challenges? So I'm going to give you several moments to write those things down on your paper that you're choosing to use. Take some time to do that. If you're still writing, just take another moment to finish anything for now. Again, we start with the dark. We start with what we want to release at this time. And as you look at what you've written, I am again going to symbolically place your intentions on this sheet, this card. And just want you to close your eyes, maybe after first watching me put this card into the fire, symbolically burning anything at all that does not serve you. And we release that. We let the fire and the smoke take it away. And maybe put your hand over your heart and just feel that release. Feel any tension, any pressure within your own heart space, within your lungs, within your air and your breath. And just intend that we can liquefy anything that is heavier, that is more painful. And with ease, we just lift it out of our chest, out of our life, and through the smoke and the fire. We let the light take over, and we let the light win. And so it is. In the next part of our ceremony, I would like us to take a moment to consider the blessings, consider the intentions. What do you want to bring into your life? What do you want to ignite? What do you want to grow? So I want you to take some time on paper to write these things. And to allow anything that comes to mind. These are your intentions for 2018. This is for this whole next year until our next solstice. And in that process of writing intentions, the second step will be to write what you're grateful for. So take some time to be with the fire and to write out your intentions, your blessings, what you're grateful for, what you want to ignite in your life. Take another moment to trust what comes in for you, what you, again, intend for, pray for in this next new year. And then what you're grateful for right now, what the blessings are. And as you wrap that up just for now, because I do encourage you to continue this ritual, and I'm going to talk about that at the end of our ceremony, the continuation. I'd like you just to take pause and read what you've written. And in this process of rereading what you've written, really breathing it in, taking it in. You might even choose to place what you've written over your heart and under your hand. And I'm going to drum so that you may feel like sound waves, those intentions and prayers going out into the world and to Great Spirit. as you again reflect on the light in this fire that you're seeing with me, perhaps on the light if you've chosen to light your candle, see those intentions and those blessings in that light. See the gratitude and all of those beautiful things shining as the ignition to bring you joy, to bring you more peace in your life, to bring more calm and ease. And just placing your hand on your heart, taking a moment to close your eyes and really feeling what it's like to have those intentions and prayers manifested and actualized, to feel the gratitude that you feel, to feel the blessings in your life. Breathing that in and breathing out. I encourage you to use this simple ceremony as a starting point for continuation. Maybe you create an altar of your own, and altars can be so simple. I even say, even if you have a candle and a gemstone, that's all you need. And then if you want to add more and add more meaning, typically in my altars, I like to have a representation for each of the elements. I have on this altar feathers for air. I have a candle lit for fire. I have a little bowl that's actually a gemstone bowl with water. And then I have pine cones and gemstones and some pine tree needles to represent earth. It does not need to be elaborate to be meaningful. And what I encourage you to do is, with what you've written as your intentions and your prayers, to perhaps put those, if it's on a bigger sheet of paper, you can fold it and put it under, maybe in the center of your altars, the gemstones. I love and encourage with the winter solstice, perhaps to put it under a pine cone, put under a candle on your altar, whatever calls to you. You can't do this wrongly. So just honor what a sacred space might look like for you. And again, even if it's as simple as putting those intentions and prayers underneath the candle, I encourage you through the end of this year especially to bring energy to those, to read them every day, to acknowledge them, to maybe even share them with others. Bring energy to them and then keep them in a sacred space so you can view them, and or you may burn them yourself to release them, whatever feels right to you. So again, in continuation, I also want to remind you that sharing your light and being that light for others, sharing love, maybe even writing some notes of gratitude, these are all ways that Winter Solstice Ceremony can continue, because it's about more light coming into our world, physically with our sun, but also perhaps lighting more candles, enjoying holiday lights, enjoying fires, in whatever way you feel best about bringing more light to the planet. Light and love are what we need more of. So thank you for being here. I officially thank all of our helping spirits, all of our guides, our ancestors who were with us during this beautiful ceremony tonight. And I ask you to let the solstice energy continue in you, and how you are with others and how you are with yourself. Blessings, and be well, and much light on your journey.